February 8, 2004. Your sphere of influence. Work within your sphere of influence. This is common advice for leaders. If one is appointed to head a small group of workers, he or she shouldn't be trying to run the whole organization. Neither should he or she enter into areas of the lives of the members of the group that are not affecting the work of the group. It is very important to know one's sphere of influence, and then to restrict one's activities to it. The President of the United States has a much larger sphere of influence than a state governor, and certainly more than an ordinary citizen. This does not demean the citizen, whose vote is very influential. For many years, the self-sacrificing martyrs gained for the Church a respect and an authority that allowed God's Word to be heard loud and clear. With the acceptance of Christianity as the official religion of various countries, the Church had a privileged position to direct the very course of life. People have referred to this period as the Christianization of Europe, of Russia, of the Americas, etc. When the Christian Church had the backing of governments, it had as strong a sphere of influence as Islam has in many countries today. It seems that the Church has lost a lot of its influence in modern society. There is actually a reversal of the role of the Church, what some have called de-Christianization. How could we have let this happen? Is it happening because of a lack of action, or rather because of an exerted action of militant secularism, to use the words of Bishop Hilarion of Moscow? He said in an address on June 30, 2003, "It is now almost taken for granted that religion can exist only at a private level. You are free to believe in God or not, but this should in no way be manifested in your social life. Should the Church publicly express opinions that differ from the secular, they are readily accused of intolerance. Surely the division of the Church into denominations carries a great deal of responsibility for this. There is no longer a way to present a unified message to the world. We must pray for Christian unity. Liberal tendencies to compromise the truth of Christianity makes us very vulnerable to secularism. Let's make sure that while we dialogue with the Church at large, we stand firm for the truth that will set us all free. Each of us must cooperate to assure the salvation of the world. A bishop's role is different from a parent's, which is different from a neighbor's, but no role is unimportant. God is asking each of us to take advantage of our sphere of influence, for by doing so, together we the Church will regain influence in our society."